Hey guys, what's happening? Long time no see. It's Russ here. I kind of left eBay alone just because I got financially manhandled. So I just ran away from it basically. Got some other shit going on. So the whole cute little eBay handle, I'm dropping it. Maybe after I regroup, commit to the business plan that I had. 100% eBay was not my business plan. I knew it wasn't feasible for me anyway. It's feasible for other people. I've got friends that they sell almost exclusively on eBay and they make it work. But it just hasn't been the case. I got in at a bad time too, but so I still have this guy though. This is probably my favorite part of this whole thing, is that I made a wheat scent Karl Marx. It's my mascot. But let's get to the package. Got a package here. Supposedly there's some coins in it. That's what I was told anyway. It'd be pretty embarrassing if it wasn't a coin. It was like a giant dildo. That would be, well, I didn't order one, so it shouldn't even be a possibility. But, things get mixed up. I'm just covering my ass here. My light fell over twice. I'm not going to pick it up till I'm done carving this box up. Responsible YouTubers, they do edits. They take it out of the light box and cut it open in a respectable manner. But that's not why you guys tune in to this channel, Tune in to see me melt down. And actually, I know some of you don't because I got your messages, but maybe getting a little more positive. Appreciate the messages, and I do see where you're coming from. I did get a little unhinged for a minute there, I guess you could say. And it was definitely going down a negative road. But just understand, I have the observable range of emotions. It's about as extensive as Joe Biden's vocabulary. So, if it looks like I'm raging mad, I'm almost never raging mad. I'm almost never elated, crazy happy either. It's just how I've always been. I'm stuck in the middle, which I don't know, could be good, could be bad. I've literally almost died once, and I didn't even change my facial expression. Most people would be screaming and hands up in the air. I didn't even, if there's a video recorder on me with no volume, even with volume, well, you would have heard the car tires going squealing like a mother. But besides that, I didn't yell, scream, change my facial expression. It's just kind of how I am. I have no control over it. Okay, there's one. Is that it? I guess that's it, folks. Let's see what we got. Holy shit, this camera's getting all kinds of discombobulated. As you can see, I never got into investing into the whole YouTube setup. lose your ass on 10 eBay auctions in a row and buying fancy dancy YouTube setups kind of goes to the back of the line on the priority list. Plus, you know what? The production quality's got to match the content, you know? I'm going to go spend $1 million and give you the best production quality in the world, and then you know, motherfucking people that I've been doing business with for the last 2 years, you know? We got to decide, what are we going to be? We're going to be classy. We're going to be a classy coin channel where we act professional. You know, if we decide that, then we're going to go high production quality. You know, if I'm going to go, like, more down the white trash lane, in a good way. In a good way. Like a Morgan Whalen kind of way, which I consider a good way. Then maybe, you know, we'll keep a low production quality. And I'm going to cut through each strip of tape 8 times before I actually cut through it. Right? Because low production quality. Okay. Here we go. Let's dig right into it. What do you say, folks? What do we got first? Okay. Gotta... Let me get some zoom for you. What do you say? Let's try and, you know, not make a shit video when the coins are out. What do you say? I'll do my best here for you guys. Here's the first coin. It's not a soapbox. You know, with my luck, you know, overnight, fucking soapboxes, you know, became the #1. And the PCGS holders are fucking shit now, you know? Oh, we're getting off the rails already. All right, let's get back to a professional coin video like I promised you guys. This is an 1890cc. It is cleaned. But, you know, if you're going to get an 1890cc inexpensively, then you're going to have to get one that's cleaned, you know, extremely cold, one of the two, or maybe even combination of both. But, you know, the 1890, it's a better year. And even cleaned, you know, there's not many coins that people will go after even cleaned. This is one of the rare exceptions, just because of the price points. And you know what? Who doesn't love that freaking Carson City mint mark? Just so freaking cool, you know? Carson City, it just sounds American. Old Western American. When we had a country that was a real country. It's just an iconic mint mark. I think we can all agree on that. I don't know, I've never bought a clean coin for my collection. But I'll tell you what, this is a freaking cool coin. I like the dark tone. 1890cc. It's just really cool. I wouldn't mind having that in my collection, you know, now that I'm looking at it in hand. Oh, fumble. What do we got here? Son of a gun. I bought a seated. I thought I bought all Morgans. Well, you know, this is a pleasant surprise. It's 1874 XF40. It's a seated $50. In case one of my subscribers is blind. Man, if anybody's watched any of my content, you know I love the Seated Liberty. It is my favorite by far. Just so much meaning and symbolism packed into this design. And you know, I'm a sucker for the old rare stuff. And you can find some incredibly rare seated coinage. Like, I'm talking incredibly rare for surprisingly cheap. You know, I'm talking 2,000 survivors in all grades and raw. And then, you know, mint state, it might be less than 200. And you could get a dime for freaking $300. It's crazy, you know? But that's how it is. See, here we go. Here, look at this thing. 1878, 7 tail feathers. It's a MS-64 with the reverse of a 78. Now, I can see we're picking up the luster and we're picking up the toning. It's got a really, really nice luster. You know, right in the open field in front of her face, there's like a chemtrail of chatter. So like right in a straight line with the same, you know, kind of uniform all the way up to kind of what you get on like the proof sets, you know, when they stack them. And you buy one, like it's sealed, and you open it. You could see the outline from the one on top of it. It's kind of got that vibe to it with the chatter. But, I mean, aside from that one line, you know, there's chatter on the cheek for sure. But the other field is, you know, it's pretty clean. Or, you know, pretty mark-free, pretty chatter-free. The field on the right side there, it's like really chatter-free. You got that line. You got her cheek. See the reverse. Not a surprise. The reverse is got a lot less marks on it. That's usually the case. The reverse is usually better. Blast white reverse. There is a hint of toning on the denticles around the rim. But the right inside of the denticles is blast white. And like I said, there's like no chatter on the reverse here. This thing's pretty nice. That's a really nice coin. See, this is like, I don't even remember what I bought. Totally honest with you guys. So, we're all getting surprised here. Oh, look at me go. I bought a CAC. I bought a CAC quarter. A U58. 1916D. If my memory serves me correctly, that would be the last year. The half dollars ended in 1915. Quarters and dimes ended in 1916. You know, anything with a CAC sticker is going to sell. They just have such a good reputation. I'll be honest. Not a big fan of the toning on this. And I am a collector that likes toning. But it just, this isn't the type of toning that attracts me to a coin. You know, this, just, you know, to be totally honest, this isn't a coin that would, you know, probably make it into my collection. Just because of the toning. But, you know, that is, you know, toning's a double-edged sword. Some people love it, some people don't like it. But it's got that CAC sticker, so And it's in the, you know, it's in the holder that everybody loves so much. Got one of those junky soap boxes. Oh, I got some NGCers in here. You know what? Set those aside. This is going to be like a 2-part video because we're getting... I'll do 2 more coins for you, and then I'll end it. We're like 15 minutes in here. And this is interesting. It's a 1900. The toning, I don't know if the camera's, you know, doing this thing justice. The toning is like super interesting. I've not seen this type of toning often. Not at all. It's got like a, almost like an oil slick type color. And like a half moon on the right side of the obverse. Like a crescent moon. Like the color of an oil slick almost. And then the rest of it's golden. And it's got, you know, for 63, it's got pretty good luster. There's some chatter there in the field. Front of her face, on her cheek. Again, behind her head. Not a lot of chatter. It's just got a different tone that I almost have never seen. It's kind of interesting, really. And then the reverse gets better. The reverse has the toning of the obverse on fucking steroids. And it's... I'm not sure if I like it or if I hate it. I'm really not sure. You know, I think I like the obverse a little better. I would like this just as much. It's got right up to there. It's got, you know, something that you could call attractive toning. There are different colors mixed in, and it's got that oil slick color. And that's kind of like the obverse on steroids. Then you got the little specks right here. It's like, you know, there's just little specks, little dots of that color instead of a nice, solid tone to it. You know, it kind of breaks up into little dots. You know, if the whole thing was that nice solid oil slick that just kind of clears away in a nice defined line right to the gold tone, I'd probably like it a lot more than it not clearing away in a nice, you know, clean fashion and having a bunch of little specks. It's an interesting coin, though. Like I said, I do like the obverse a lot better than the reverse on this. But it's definitely interesting. And then we'll end it off with this one. This is 1900 again. You know, we're definitely closer to the Blast White neighborhood on this, although you could see she's got like a crazy unibrow. I'm gonna call this the unibrow dollar, Morgan dollar. She's got like a wicked dark unibrow. So I don't know. We'll have to take a closer look at it. Some magnification. And see if I can get an opinion on why that toned like that. You know, was it a contact mark that, I don't know, for some reason or another got that dark tone or that debris in there? You know, could it have been a really dark, ugly coin that got dipped? and they just couldn't get that spot to go. You know, I'd have to look at it under magnification before I would have a firm opinion on that. Which, of course, I started this video and I don't have the magnification on me. What do you think? Was this bad boy dipped? It's definitely a weird little dark mark. You know, you don't see that too often. I'll have to check it out. But, you know, not a bad coin overall. It's got nice luster. The reverse is really nice. The obverse has luster to it. You know, the chatter isn't overwhelming. There's actually not a whole lot of chatter in the fields. You know, there's a little chatter on her cheeks. She's got the unibrow. But, you know, overall, it's not a bad Morgan dollar. So I'm going to end it here. We'll do a part 2. You know, I'm pretty happy with the coins so far. You know, I think we got some cool coins out of this so far. And I got 3, 6, 9, 12. Looks like I got 15 more coins. So I'll do a part 2 with you guys. And thank you guys. I'm out.